Hello. Today I'm just going to go straight to the point. I'm taking you to 17 good reasons why I love Kenya and Kenyans. So follow me. Hi ladies and gentlemen, my name is Regina. I welcome you to my YouTube channel. I want to thank you all so much for always coming to watch my videos every time. And you know what? In the past 3 weeks, I have been reading through your comments. It's been amazing to see someone that, push you up. Regina, you can do it. Go, girl. You are doing well. Excellent job. I mean, what else could I have asked for? Thank you, guys. This community is really taking me to the permanent land. We are moving to the permanent side. Thank you, guys, for helping me to get to this level. I'm very grateful. May God bless you. Please, if this is your first time of coming to my YouTube channel, you know what? Arise. Press. Now. Press. Like, subscribe, so that you continue to get this kind of content when next I upload. God bless you guys. Without further ado, let's dive in. Number one on my list is the people. When you are moving away from your country of origin, the first thing you want to meet or you want to see are the people. Someone in that country. Sure enough, we landed at the airport, we saw Kenyans. The first impression you get can linger till eternity. And so there at the airport, there were a lot of ladies who were so welcoming. They wanted to take care of my baby for me. They wanted to see what my baby was doing. They were so interested in seeing her hair. She has long hair anyway. God has blessed me with that. And then they want to know, is this her natural hair? They ask questions like that. And I was able to respond, that's a natural hair. What is that on her hair? Not just the hair, they wanted to interact with me. They wanted to know how long I'm going to stay in Kenya. I mean, it was awesome. That impression was great. And I thank God. Now, eventually we left the airport and we went to where we passed the night. We ate, and then we had to move down to where we were supposed to spend few months. Then we got there. Again, another lady appeared, and she was so kind. The accommodation was just something else. She was so accommodating. She asked me questions. Is this your daughter? I said yes. How long are you staying? I answered. She offered breakfast. She brought it herself and we ate. She sent some people down there to bring us lunch. We ate, and thereafter she came again. This time around was playtime. All right. She took my baby around. She wanted my baby to, be conversant with the environment. What else would you want? Kenyans are accommodative. Kenyans are kind. Kenyans are good. All right. They are so calm too. If you are planning to come to Kenya, you need to consider here a second home. All right. So from there, she continued to interact with us. She was so loving. I don't want to call her name. All right. But she is good. The woman helped me a whole lot. In fact, let me give you an instance. There was a time I got stuck. Moving from your country to a different place. It was tough. Getting to know the kind of food that was available for my baby. It wasn't easy. So she quickly went to the kitchen and prepare these potatoes, very soft one with carrots. She made it herself. I've not forgotten that. I'm sure she must have forgotten. She made it herself and brought it to me, and when I tasted it, I mean, it was awesome. All right, without chili in there, and it was like, this is a little girl that I was just trying to introduce. It's a cultural thing. So I was just trying to introduce chili. So, but then bringing food without chili was just wow. So my baby loved it, and she ate, and she started playing around. It was great. All right. So Kenyans are good. They are welcoming. They are friendly. I hope you are listening to me. All right. I hope I'm making sense. All right. The second one on my list is the way they are incorporated. The women are incorporated into the government. Oh my goodness. Where on earth would you get that? Only in Kenya, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Okay. What a man can do in this country, a woman can do it. The governments from the last government, many women were brought into offices, government strategic offices that women are occupying. And sure enough, shockingly, this regime, this new regime, 7 good women, all right, swept 7 counties as governors. Can you beat that? Man, makofi sana. Kenyans are doing great. They love bringing in women into decision making, strategic position. I mean, it's not like what we used to hear, what a woman can do, or what a man can do, a woman can do. You understand? The woman can't do that. This is meant for man. This is not, it's not done here. Women are respected. Women are held at a very high esteem. Women, whatever you think, women are not caged. You get my point? So whatever it is that a man can do, give woman that opportunity. She can as well do that. All right? So this country you see why I like Kenya? This country give women opportunity to explore. So they give them wings to fly. And man, I love that. God bless Kenya. All right? God bless Kenya. It is not like you, after spending how many years in the university, someone will come tell you, you know what? Your place is in the kitchen. It's not like that here. And I love what I'm saying. Every woman, every man is equal. All right? This equality is so awesome. All right? So that is what I love about Kenya and Kenyans as well. In addition to what I told you, oh my goodness, this one is a secret. Do you know that the Chief Justice of this country and the deputy are women? Now you know. Where would you get that if it is not in Kenya? I mean, clap for Kenya once again. Kenya is cool. Hey, God. My goodness. Where would you get that? Nowhere. Only in East Africa. And you know what? Not just in East Africa. Kenya. 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 Queen. All right. The third on my list is the hustling culture. Is second to none. I mean, everyone is always on the on the run. Everyone is up and doing. All right. There's so many bills to be paid, so many bills on the table. And so everyone, whatever your hands find it to do, you do it with all your might. You might imagine seeing somebody walking down the street with, serious suit and sometimes a tie. And you'll be like, oh my goodness, that person is walking in the bank. It's not so, my dear. You get my point? So they dress corporately and they go out there and do what? You will even be surprised where the person is going to work. You can, even if you are working in the farm, you dress well and you go there. And you know what? They leave as early as possible. A Kenyan will wake up at around 3:30, 4 o'clock to go to work. They hold so dear to whatsoever that put food on their table. They don't joke. You understand? And you know, when you go out like that, serving wholeheartedly, what do you expect? God add blessings to you, to the work of your hands. You understand? So that is in that area, they are so good. They are up and doing. Honestly, if you come to Kenya around 5:30, the road is already jam-packed. Come on, it's congested because everyone is, you need to beat up the traffic and all that, I love that. Everyone is always working. Seriously, no man, no woman, everyone works. And so with that, they'll be able to take care of their families. All right. Again, another one on my table is the way they dress. All right. Kenyans know how to dress. They know how to dress. All right. Just like I did mention, so you can see somebody with a very long tie. Where is it going? Probably it's going to maybe, just cut grass up there. But he has to dress corporate. Maybe he's going to work in a restaurant. It looks neat. It will appear so neat. They maybe because of the weather, they are always in suit. Men in suit. All right. So they are always in suit. You see them dressing corporately. They love dressing, and I appreciate that. All right. Kenyans know how to dress, especially the men. The men, you will always see them with tie and suit. Go to town, as in the Nairobi city area. All right. You see how they look. Very corporate. You'll be thinking, in other parts of African countries, you see a man in suit. That means maybe you are one of the government workers and all that, So, so that is what it is. Or you are working in a bank or something, perhaps because of the weather here and the weather up there, the weather also contributes, all right? So you can't expose yourself here. Unlike on the other side, you have to wear something that will have ventilation in there. So they know how to dress, all right? Kenyans can share your problems. That's another point. Kenyans are these people that when you are in problem, they will want to know what is happening to you, all right? You are not sharing your problem alone. You are not. For instance, if your father dies or your sibling or anybody, whatever it is that happened to you that is bringing you down, they will be flogging in your house like never before. So they will do this thing called contribution, all right? They will create a group, ask some people to, contribute. They will talk about you. They will let somebody know that you are going through stress. I mean, I have never seen that anywhere. I'm telling you the truth. I only heard about that when I was just very little. My great-grandmother told me about someone who was, traveling abroad because he was very intelligent. So the community had to contribute money for him to go abroad. That had never happened in my age, all right? It has never happened in my dispensation at all. So, my dear, that was it was shocking coming here, honestly, that kind of, bringing you together. I mean, they will share in your problems. It is not only your problem. I mean, if your father dies, they will come here, bring stuff for you, in fact, let me even shock you. When I lost my father-in-law, these people came to my house, and honestly, I was shocked. My husband and I were shocked. They brought so many things. They came and told me, Paul, we just want to share in your problems, They gave us so many things. They were entering here every now and then. I have never seen that, In my place, of course, when somebody dies, you are the one to spend. You spend all the money and you still cry all you want. That is the simple truth. But it's not so in Kenya. If you are getting married, someone will have to contribute to you. Everyone, will want to push you up. They will want to contribute to make sure that you are not carrying that burden alone. I mean, this is awesome. You don't share alone in your serious problem. All right. You are incorporated in their program. They share your joy. Again, when you are graduating, they celebrate achievement. That's another point. You see, you can easily graduate in our place, that's it. It's nobody's business. You graduate. And so what? Are you the first person to go to school? But then here, even in pre-unit, everyone, you managed to go to diploma, you will be congratulated. You will be applauded. You understand? So it boosts you to go further. They celebrate achievement a lot, all right? And that is it's so thrilling. It's so awesome. I love that, all right? And you see people coming around you to tell you, you know what? It shall be well with you. So that is one thing I so much cherish about Kenyans. Kenyans are generous. Oh, yes, they are. I mean, let me give you, it's all about my experience here. We went to one of the counties and we've been going to, different counties, to visit some people. And you know what? These people are like this, is it the Macedonians of the scripture? Out of their abject poverty, they want to give you everything they have. Oh my goodness. The avocados, the cuckoos, even the mbuzi, goats, cuckoo is chicken. They want to give you all of those. You are just welcome. I think it's everything is just linked to God's grace, because when the Lord is with you, His grace radiates everywhere we go. It has always been God's grace. So God directs us to good people. So I'm just talking to you based on what I've experienced myself and my family. So they will want to give you everything. You are welcome, Tena, Karibu, Kenya, Tena, Karibuni. Every time it's tea time, stuff like that. And they wouldn't let you rest until you drink tea, until you eat. These guys are generous. So if you have been in Kenya and maybe in the Nairobi area and you are like Regina, you are saying nothing, maybe in the city, everyone is hustling. You understand, there are a lot of bills to pay, so you don't expect everybody. This is my personal experience. Even in Nairobi here, I've also experienced generosity, all right? So if you are not getting it, it means perhaps the person you are meeting might not be, might not, might not have enough to, share. So that doesn't mean they are not generous. So in the city here, everyone hustles. But when you go to the countryside, honestly speaking, these people will give until you get tired, all right? I hope I'm making sense. Another one is the roads in Nairobi. Back a few years ago, it was not like this. Road were like, I almost had miscarriage, when we were traveling to a place called TULIA. But then, I'm telling you right now, the roads are so beautiful. Everything is so clean. That doesn't mean we don't have suburbs. There are still suburbs here, but then the roads are cute. I mean, beautiful. You can easily go to somewhere, with all your body intact, everything neat. All right. Let me shock you. Something in Kenya that I truly, truly admire is the fact that the cars. The kind of cars that is in this country is just so super. So super. You don't bring a second hands of yesteryears into this country. I think once it gets to either between 7 or 8 years, it's not allowed here. So when you come to Nairobi City, honestly speaking, what you will be seeing, you'll be wowed. I'm telling you, it will be mouth-watering. Beautiful, beautiful cars. You get my point. Beautiful, beautiful cars. Honestly, I love all the cars that I used to see on the roads. Oh my goodness, they've been so awesome. All right. Number 9 on my list is the young ones are allowed to also participate in political, positions. For instance, someone of 23, 30 can as well, We won't even get to 30 years. All right? You participate like what happened in Karibu, or I don't know exactly, the little girl that is called Toto. Toto contested and won. She's just about 24 years. Where will you get that in Africa? I don't know. But I'm sorry, Kenya is really, really showing us example. If you are from any African countries, I think there are a lot of things we need to learn. They give opportunity to the young ones. Kenyans allowed, these young ones, they bring them up and they are doing well. It makes sense, all right? I respect old age a lot. I love old people all my life. I treasure them. But, the Bible says there's time for everything, all right? So Kenya embrace the young ones and bring them to bear, and they go and conquer. So that is exactly what I love about Kenya. Another one, which is number 10 on my list, is the fact that these people, hey, obey rules. Just tell a Kenyan that nobody should go outside there, and no one will go. They respect the authority so much. Once the pronouncement is said by the president, it is said and it's a done deal. I'm telling you, I have never seen that. Again, these people, for instance, let me take you back to when you are going to town, you will see zebra crossing. By the time you are driving, if you are driving and you get to that point, you need to let people pass. You don't just drive as if they have respect for humanity. You understand? The whole human life so dear to their heart. It's not just boom. You drive as if you are the one who rule the world. You understand? So Kenyans are really, really setting a beautiful standard. What I've observed is what I am saying, and I'm giving my all in all. So they respect humanity a whole lot. All right? So I really like that. And again, number 11, is the fact that the less privileged, in some other places, I don't know, other places, once you give birth to a child, which is not even your fault, you give birth to a child and that child is not, walking well, or maybe it's kind of having disability or something, automatically some people will just look at that child as useless. It is not so here. They provide, they make ways for little children and even adults who are disabled. You understand? There are schools for children who are disabled. There are, facilities. There are stuff for them. They make ways that such that even these people with disability can as well go to higher institutions. And in fact, sometimes I think I haven't heard that the government actually pay either 100% or half of, how. I mean, that is so thrilling. You don't just give birth to a child and you just conclude that that child is useless. Here in Kenya, they take care of children with disability. All right. Kenyans are really, really, calm. That's another number 12. You see, in my country, let me just use my country as an example. Let me use pidgin. We can, rapport. When a Nigerian enter here like me, whenever I go to somewhere, everybody will know that, Regina has landed. You want to greet, you can't just stand. We greet and, grab. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up? But they are calm. That doesn't mean they are not good people. They always, hi. In Kenya will sit down here and we will not talk. But me, like a typical Nigerian in me, why are you sitting down like that? Vibrate now. What did happen? How more? You just come. You don't understand. So that Kenyans are really calm, and I struggle so hard to be like a Kenyan, but it's not real. I mean, I don't have to pretend. I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I really love the calmness in them. I just taking me back to how my mom used to be. My mom actually is a calm woman. She can actually talk to you in a very low tone. And you need to listen carefully, otherwise you will not hear what she's saying. All right. So I love their calm nature, and I really appreciate that. Kenya is a home for the big five. Oh, big five. You want to see animals? I know in some countries you don't get to see all these things. All right. Like giraffe. You want to see elephants? Have you ever set your eyes on lions? You need to be in Kenya to see that. It's amazing. The work of God is here. Come on. The work of the Almighty is here. And he said to you it will be food. Sometimes we follow that rule. To you it will be food. So we kill animals. In some other part of the world we kill. Here it is preserved. That is why it attracts a lot of tourists. And so a lot of tourists are here. And sometimes when they get in here, you see, one thing will lead to another, and they get settled and they marry Kenyans and life goes on. You see a way of getting relationship. It's also happening here. So it really makes sense. I mean, Kenya is cool. Number 14 on my list is the loan facility in Kenya. It's so thrilling. Somebody cannot just, complain. I don't have money to go and do this. I don't have money. Sometimes you can even, with your phone, you'll be receiving messages. You can receive so loan to pay back in so time. With that, a lot of people are going into this loan. As long as you have something as a collateral, you collect the loan, you establish yourself. You understand? You can do business with it and pay back. You understand? And it works so well in this country. It works a whole lot. You can actually collect loan, build whatever you want to build, maybe like a house, and use it to rent it out. And even paying rent here is not a big deal. So people don't even owe. All right? So it's really, really interesting. Another one is the food. Chakula mingi. Chakula mingi. Me and food. Hey, I love food though. I love food. Delicious one though. The food in Kenya is okay. Coming from a different place that you are so used to chili, pepper, you know what I'm saying? Pepper, they don't use it here. But then I had to look for a way to struggle. I struggle a lot to get pepper. But at a point, I had to be buying it, But there's one food that I really love, chapati. My son calls it chapati. I think if you want to know how to make chapati, you need to check out one of my videos, all right? It's one food I love eating in Kenya, all right? I love it. I appreciate God for them. We don't have that in my country, all right? So I really love chapati. My children love it too. We all love it. Oh my goodness, I love chapati. Yeah. And they also have this ugali. In fact, you need to check out the link in the description, all right? So that you go check it out. So I love the food, the chapati. I also have this on my list. What is it called? Oh my goodness, don't just start it. Pilau. Yeah, I love pilau. Yes, I love it. I also love all the fruits. The fruits. I mean, if you want to be in Kenya, there's something you need to look out for. Fruits. They have it in abundance. All right. They have fruit, not just fruit. I mean, fresh ones. So you don't have to start looking elsewhere. If I were in my country, I would have eaten fruit. Kenya has got what you need. All right. So I really love food. And the next on my list, which is number 15, is the security. Hey, before you go to a particular place, you need to know, is this place secured? How am I going to, will I be able to move around? Is the place like? You start contemplating. It's not so in Kenya. Kenya is secured. So if you are having any issue with insecurity, I'm sorry, you need to let that have a back seat, because here in Kenya, the government are really, really trying. All right. They are trying to make sure that no suspicious human you know, uh, get away with whatever it is that is carrying. So anything, if unless you are not clean, if you are clean, please come with your hands clean. All right. Come with your hands clean, because it's a very good place. I mean, you need to, like I did explain, I've explained so much. So just come in here with your hands clean and you will be good to go. The last one, being number 17, is M-Pesa. M-Pesa is awesome. M-Pesa helps a lot. With M-Pesa, not even your family member will be, stranded anywhere. All right. You want to pay hospital bills? You can just sit down in your house and send. You want to pay for your mommy's a hospital bill? You want to send money to your brothers and sisters in school? I mean, just use your phone. It works so well here. You can't get stranded. You go to the supermarket. You can't even, you don't have money in your pocket. No problem. M-Pesa can do the job for you. I mean, it helps a lot. It's been wonderful. It's been a wonderful experience using this thing called M-Pesa. It helps a lot. And so I want to use this opportunity to thank the Almighty for His grace upon my life, because if not for the grace, there's no way I would have been saying all this, right? It is the Lord's doing, and I want to thank God for that. And please, I want to thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you find it useful, please do your girl a favor. What's up, bro? What's up, sister? What's up, brother? Give your sister a boost by clicking. I mean, just click. Check on that red button, subscribe. Please, subscribe. Help your sister to grow. I'm very grateful. Everything I'm giving you is from the heart, all right? It's everything here. So I've given you my all, so that when you come to Kenya, you will see all these things. And it's real, seriously. Everything here that I've poured out there is real, all right? So I thank you all for listening.